Conditions are still extremely dangerous. Winds are shifting. Some towns are coming under ember attack. Emergency services have blocked some roads in the worst affected areas. Alicia McMillan is at Pakenham. Alicia, what are authorities saying?
Jen, look, the message tonight is if you don't need to travel, then please stay at home. I'm here at Pakenham, where all roads heading to the southeast of the state have been closed. That's due to the high fire danger in areas like Churchill, Druin and even Ballara that we saw menaced by fires around a week ago. No trains are getting through to Traralgon either. That's due to a fire at Langwarrin. There's no trains either between Melbourne and Shepparton. That's due to the fire you heard about earlier at Kilmore. There's plenty of road closures in that area also, including the Hume Highway. Fire has also closed train lines between Warrnambool and Geelong. Back to you, Jen.
Thanks, Alicia. And a blaze has destroyed at least 3 houses at Horsham and burned out around 2,500 hectares. We understand the local golf club building may have also been lost, along with the CFA building at Dimboola. We'll bring you more on that fire as news comes to hand. Well, Melbourne has recorded its hottest day ever. The mercury peaked at 46.4 degrees at 3 this afternoon as the city was enveloped by smoke and dust.
In Melbourne, the temperature rose rapidly. The mercury passed 30 by 9 a.m, hit 40 at midday and by 3 o'clock had set a new record.
In Melbourne, it's the hottest day on record, 46.0 at 2:27. The previous hottest day was 45.6 on Black Friday, the 13th of January 1939.
There were similar extremes around the state. In Mildura, it also reached 46 degrees.
Can't believe how blooming hot it is. Must be at least 47, 48 out here.
Hotter still at Avalon.
47.9, I think I've just seen. So it looks like that will be one of the hottest, or the hottest day we've had anywhere in the state.
As the winds picked up, the dust blew in. For many, it was too hot even for the beach. Only the brave ventured out. The conditions perfect for kite surfers.
Nice and windy and, we like it like this. You get lots of waves, you can jump over.
But with wind gusts of more than 40 knots, boaties were warned to stay at home.
With the wind as strong as it is, you get sea states that are well and above the capacity of a lot of small craft.
The road's so hot, cars were overheating. Firefighters called out to help distressed motorists. In the city, cold water was handed out to the homeless.
This is a group of people who are already at extreme risk of dehydration and exhaustion because they've had no respite.
After last week's disastrous performance, Connex says the rail network was better prepared for today's weather.
We've really set up for today. We've got extra trains on, extra drivers. We've put buses around the network as well, and maintenance crews are everywhere. So if something does go wrong, we're better prepared.
But it was still forced to cancel more than 60 trains across the network. Horses were hosed down. The oppressive weather forced North Melbourne's Family Day indoors. But that wouldn't have helped shoppers at Chadstone. A power outage there cut air conditioning to a third of the shopping centre. Today's heatwave has broken all the records, exceeding the previous hottest day in February by more than 3 degrees. And it's taking its toll, with 42% of homes in Melbourne suffering damage. Suburbs like Carlton North, West Melbourne and Keilor East cracking the most.
Certainly the last few weeks people have started to notice quite severe structural problems, and some of them are very expensive.
Andrea Edwards, 7 News.
Well, Rob Gell joins us now with the latest on the weather situation. Rob.
Well, it's been an extraordinary day, Jen. The predictions of the Bureau for our worst ever fire conditions, of course, have come off today. Temperatures rose extremely quickly this morning. They're falling even more quickly now with this cold front. We've been watching it all afternoon, pushing up from the southwest. It's dropped temperatures in the southwest. In fact, it's turning the wind also rapidly to a 90-degree southwesterly. This is, in fact, this weather radar normally shows us rain. This is, in fact, smoke showing up. It's so dense out here to the northeast of the city, the smoke showing up. But you can see this is the southwesterly. See this, the arrows pushing up. Temperatures in the city back now to in the high 20s after our highest temperature ever recorded, 115 in the old scale. Avalon today, 47.9, probably the highest temperature ever reliably recorded in Victoria. That's 118. And those temperatures now falling, but this southwesterly, as it comes through, is coming through at gale force. So it's dropping temperatures, but it's where this northwest, you see, is very hot, still 40s and 45s through most of the northern part of the state, and certainly the east and northeast, which won't cool off until tomorrow morning with this change. It'll take a long while to push up through that part of the state, but this new southwesterly coming through at gale force, so it turns the fires that have been moving in this direction back towards the northeast, and that'll be a new problem. I'll have some more details shortly.
What a day. Thank you very much, Rob. Just ahead in 7 News, more coverage of Victoria's bushfire crisis.